Another page 6. In another address, Tinubu asks Nigerians to look beyond temporary pains. Said the pain is not going to last forever, right? Sun is going to shine in the morning. Weeping endures for the night, right? Sanusi links Kano violent protest to intelligence failure. And you would find this one on page 30. And this one right here at the base of the Guardian newspaper says, don't fund politics with union dues. Ministry tells NLC, TUC, right? You will find that one on page 5. And to this one now on page 8. I've got sharp eyes. Grandma, son, grandchildren die after Amala meal in Ilorin. Really a sad one, trust me. Very sad one, right? God rest your souls. But I see this one now on page what? Page 9. Oh, beg your pardon, page 3. Page 3 of this one at the very base. I don't know why it's carrying the burden of every other headline, but that's what it is doing with the Guardian newspaper now. It says, cool. Terrorism threatening West Africa's existence, says CDS. All right, and that's about all with the Guardian newspaper this morning. And I should move away from that one, bring you the Punch newspaper now. The Punch newspaper, just to the side of the Punch newspaper banner now. Oil theft. Reps deny speakers $1.7 million bribe for appointments. Reps deny speakers $1.7 million bribe for appointment. All right, page 7 is carrying that one. And to just above the Punch newspaper banner now, I'm talking about the height, the apogee, the top of it, the apex of it, right? You will see this one now. It says fuel queues may linger till next week. Marketers are saying that one right there. What does that mean? It just says get ready because food prices hike is still just going to be maintaining the status quo. Now I'm seeing it on page what? Page 19. Okay, page 19. And this one here on page 23, CBN dumps 12-month forex policy with $876 million auction. Okay, and on crude crisis, National Assembly to probe NNPC Dangote refinery. Oh, alrighty. Page 23 is carrying that story. 23 is looking popular if you ask me. Now, the big story on the front page of the Punch newspaper says, hunger protest loses steam as DSS grills 7 foreigners. 7 foreigners. Okay. Okay. It's got 2 writers to it now. Police crackdowns halt protest. US, UK demand dialogue. Northern governors relax curfew. Second writer Sanusi blames Kano looting on intelligence failure. Tension rises as soldier shoots boy in Kaduna. 16-year-old he was. Just gone. He gone. Just like that, right? But you'll find a story on page 2 of the Punch newspaper right there. Nigeria urges ECOWAS defense chiefs to curb coups. Right? Page 14 is carrying that. Now, away from the naval area of the Punch newspaper now, let's take you to the base, the very base of the Punch newspaper. I see this one now. It should be on page 10. Power generation hits 3-year high of 5,105 megawatts. Okay, still at the base. EFCC quizzes Ogun officials over government funds. All right, you find that one on page 16, right? And to page 21. Page 21 here. Olympics gallant D-Tigers bow out in quarterfinals. Hey, yeah. That's the part where you go, oh. Okay, but anyways, they bow out. They bow out, standing, keeping their necks high and their heads up. That's what we are proud of. I mean, we keep being proud anyways, regardless. Come back home, girls. You're okay. You're okay. We still love you. Anyway, page 31 now. Just that, okay. Yeah. All right. Okay, so that's it. With that sports conversation, of course, we call it a close. Now, bringing you the Vanguard newspaper now. The Vanguard newspaper has got one big headline, and you would find this one quite interesting. Steer clear of our internal affairs. Federal government warns foreign powers. Steer clear of our internal affairs. Federal government warns foreign powers. Page 5 is carrying the story. It's got a couple of writers to it, though. Let me bring it to you very quickly. First writer, we're probing 7 Polish nationals arrested over Russian flags in Kano. DSS is saying that. Okay. Another one here says, thugs harass journalists, beat up protesters in Rivas. Okay. Another writer, army arrests soldier whose warning shot killed 16-year-old in Zaria. And the last rider to that one now. COAS delegation visits family. Plateau, Bauchi, relax, curfew. Okay, that story you would find on page 5 of the Vanguard newspaper. Now let's just go settle things at the top of the page, of the front page, and then we'll come down to the base. Just at the apex, the zenith, the apogee, the height of it, the topmost part of the Vanguard newspaper front page, you see this one. UK assures Nigerians of safety amid riots. UK assuring Nigerians of safety amid riots. And some would very quickly say, have you settled the riot in your country just yet? But okay, maybe they're just being a motherbird, to us. I mean, yeah, okay, that's fine. Anyways, that story does not have a page number, but I'm sure it is inside the Vanguard newspaper. NNPCL to Senate, oil and gas industry bleeding. Okay, and away from that one now, let's bring this one to you. Federal government spends $600 million on fuel importation monthly, and that's according to Wale Edun, who happens to be the finance minister. And at the very, very height of it all would be CBN eases foreign exchange pressure, sells $876.26 million to end users at 1,495 naira to a dollar. Page 15 is carrying the story. Now we go to the base, as not much is there actually. But let me begin with the sports story. On page 36, you would find this one. D Tigers soar to 8th in FIBA rankings. Okay. All right. That's fine. That's something good. All right. Okay, so we'll see this one here is, what page now? Not that. There's no page attached to it, but it says Reps Committee Chair denies given $1.7 million bribe to Speaker Abbas. Right. This is where we say bye-bye to the front pages now, and it will be time, of course, to get to hear from you loudly and clearly. I always enjoin you. I always admonish us. I say, please, as much as you can, okay? Keep it short and simple, and please go straight to the point. I know that you have family members you want to say hi to, but even if you do that, as you do so, please make it very abrupt and short, okay? And then jump into it as quickly as you can, and possibly, definitely, let's maintain some decorum, okay? Very, very important. Don't attack personality, address the topical issue, and we will be fine. But the moment you do so, I have to let the hammer on. But anyways, the numbers for you to get engaging right now this morning, as you've heard all of the front pages headlines, you should let me into which one pops at you, jumps at you, tickles your fancy, or begs for your reaction. And you're watching outside the shores of Nigeria, you're watching domiciled in Nigeria, but still looking at our national television that we are hosting across social media platforms, precisely YouTube and Facebook, and of course every other one will follow indeed at Eagles FM Abuja. All right, that feels good. Add the prefix +234 to these numbers: 0907-353-0044 or 0908-766-8888. WhatsApp portal number 0909-705-4450. We are taking this call. Hello. Good morning.
Good morning, Odua.
Good morning to you, please.
I greet you, the listeners.
Greet you too.
Yes, Okwi is my name.
Okwi, thank you. Anyways, Okwi, I'm sorry, okay? You cannot be above the law. Not from here. Let's start it from here. Hello, good morning. Oh, that's a miss. Keep the calls coming through, though. You already got the numbers. But if you are a newbie in the family, you want to identify, you should identify, actually. Okay, 0907-353-0044 is that number. The other number will be 0908-766-8888. And the WhatsApp portal number 0909-705-4450. Hello and good morning.
Edward, good morning.
Yes, good morning to you.
Edonaja is my name.
Edonaja, welcome aboard.
My regard to your family.
Thank you.
Salasi,
And to
Tanya,
you too.
Abubakar, and then Makamangumu,
Right.
the original planning man. Nigeria, they are talking about foreign not interfere with the international affairs. They don't handle their country well now. You don't handle your people well, people will come and politicize. Upon all the advice where we are giving to them, nobody takes it. And that's why we feel this and this. By raising that flag, we know that we have said in the implication of it. Let them follow it up. And then the way Nigeria police, Nigeria army are handling the protest, You make it to turn to different things. That's why you see say foreign countries they are penetrating to affairs of Nigeria. If they want to control the people, let them control the people. Let people change their mind. Very simple thing. Return this subsidy for 6 months. Make sure that the money you get from subsidy, return refinery within 6 months. Everything will come down. But you say we should have taken 5 weapons where people are dying. Which time? Upon all the things where you promise, we will never see anything. Say right, nothing. But nothing. Every policy, only the governor is give to them, they give to the party supporters. When the majority of Nigeria, they didn't see. How did you play with somebody who is hungry? You have patience every day. So they should know how to manage their country. Nigeria, they have sit in gunpowder, and then it soon be blow. But we don't play for that. Thank you very much. God bless Nigeria.
Thank you. God bless Nigeria indeed, Aldo Naja. We don't pray for the gunpowder to, anyways. Thank you. Well, that just really sensitizes us. And yes, it's time that it's something that we should have done a long time ago. But if we're not doing it, maybe this will be the time. They said better late than never. Let's take this one. Hello and good morning.
Morning.
Yes, good morning, please. Good morning, Moses.
Yeah, this is Moses.
Welcome aboard. Tonight. That's right. Fine. Thank you.
I think our brother okay to do what is needful. Yeah, let him just send letter of apology, even through text, to the platform. I think we have recommended this to him. Let him humble himself and send that letter of apology. Thank you.
All right. Thank you so much.
Then on your headline.
Yes, please.
600 million, is it dollars or naira? Daily or what? Dollars?
Yes, dollars.
Wonderful.
So wonderful.
$600 million for oil importation, fuel importation every day. UD. Look at how this nation is facing a lot of challenges. No wonder. That is why they don't allow some of these our refineries to work. That is why we discovered that Dangote refinery is being frustrated. $600 million every day for fuel importation into this country just to import fuel. My God, look at the outlets. How our monies are not managed. If this refinery, if this crude oil is being refined in this country, you know how pleased it will be to this nation. Well, they should do what is needful. 7 foreigners being arrested. Not just ordinary, let us know them.
Right.
Because there are involvement of foreigners in the challenge of this country. Boko Haram foreigners, sponsors of Boko Haram foreigners. Who are those foreigners? Who are these sponsors? Let us know their name. And not just only knowing their name, let's bring them to book. Finally, Masari in giving another portfolio. Is Masari the only Nigerians in this country? We have a lot of people who are there for good governance. It's not only Masari. This is a political position. Thank you, UD. The Lord will help us.
Thank you. The Lord help us, he says. Well, anyways, let's take this one now. Hello and good morning.
Hello, good morning, my brother.
Good morning.
Thank you for joining.
Thank you. What's your name? Where are you calling
My
from?
name Danjuma Dari, the chairman of Freedom Caller Association, Niger State Chapter for Science Citizen.
All right, Danjuma. Let's get into it. Welcome aboard.
Once again. If federal government no say it still spend $2 billion for import fuel, it should back to all tempo of the price. Revert the subsidy when we remove, because spend this $2 billion, it's nothing. When we are buying fuel from filling station 1,000, from filling station is 1,100 naira. If you go rural area in Niger local government, you buy 1 liter is 1,600 naira. So if Mr. President still spend all this money, you should revert the subsidy so that these sufferings we are suffering will be reduced for us. Because people are hunger, people are dying, people are paralyzed, especially pensioners. My brother, where are we going? We don't know how those leaders, but if we that they are leading die finish, we know the people that they will lead. And if you will reach 2027, I swear, wallahi.
Come on now, Diddy. I know you said that out of provoked heart and everything, but you don't use the curse words on air, okay? Anyways, I've got to cut you off. Hello and good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning to you, please.
I'm English speaking. I'm calling you from Kurudu Abbey.
Daniel?
Yes.
Okay, Daniel,
You
welcome.
can hear the amount of money they are burning on daily importation. And fuel subsidy has been removed and is gone. And the Nigerians are suffering. Me, for one said before now, the only way we can help the masses is to pay the subsidy. Giving palliative, giving governors money, they are just removing the money from the hands of the Oil Marketers Association of Nigerian members to just give the governors who are politicians. So there is no difference. To me, I always see that they should allow the fuel subsidy to speak, because that is the only federal thing that will go around every Nigerian and those residing in Nigeria. Thank you.
Right, thank you, though. I appreciate that one coming from you. All right, we'll just go and calm down the heat just a little bit, right? And we'll come back in a short bit. This is Eagles Morning Risers, the breakfast shows, the pages. Don't go away.
Eagles 102.3 FM, Abuja, here to stay.
From Milky Way to Earth, everywhere there's internet, you can connect with Eagles 102.3 FM Abuja. Log on to our website, www.eaglesfm.com. Follow and engage with us now on Facebook, Twitter, TikTok at Eagles FM Abuja, Instagram at Eagles FM 1023. Download our apps on your Android and iOS stores. Eagles 102.3 FM Abuja, your radio experience you can count on.
Eagles 102.3 Abuja.
That's right, and yes, it is the pages, the newspaper review segment of the Eagles Morning Risers breakfast show, right? 31 minutes gone past the hour of 7 on the AM side. It's a Thursday, by the way. It's the 8th day in the month of August, 2024. Still taking your reactions. Let's get into it. Hello and good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Doc.
Good morning, please.
This is Chidin from Place.
All right, Chidin Dubisi, welcome aboard. Let's get into it.
My brother considered that, see, from the beginning, when Nacho was there, I always asked, and federal government tell Nigerians the simple truth.
All right, Chidi, can you hear me? Chidi, can you hear me? I don't know.
Yes.
I don't know. For some reason, whenever you are talking, it seems like as though there is a puff of air, so we can barely really hear what you say. So you might want to stay a bit away from your phone, but speak into the speaker of your phone so that we can hear it. All right? Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Are you there?
Can you hear me clearly now?
Oh, beautiful. Thank you. Yes, brother. Yes. Go ahead.
Okay. I always ask, why should Nigerian government keep on hiding this refinery? See, there is nothing, this suffering based on the fuel and power and electricity. See, I don't think that they can do anything more than refining crude in Nigeria. Refining crude in Nigeria, it will cut down our tax of foreign exchange.
Right.
And then NNPC, I don't know what is happening there. I don't know. Let them do something that will help us. Even if foreign interest is there, can't we say no? That Nigeria government say no, this thing is bothering us. Let us help ourselves. I'm sorry, I don't see how this thing will work if they don't stop importing fuel into this country. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Chidin Dubisi, for that thought. And yeah, aligning your thoughts with what Milikari had said. He had said, well, in due time, I will come out and tell the entire story. But for now, I'll be quiet. And is that a great decision to make? Well, you may, from where you're hearing this from, you may look at it and say, oh, no, come on. What kind of talk is that from him? But if you were in his shoes, maybe you might understand. Just saying. But anyways, that is what it is, Chidi. Thank you. Hello and good morning.
Hello, good morning, UD.
Yes, good morning to you, my brother.
My name is Abdul, calling from Suleja, Niger State.
Oh, Abdul, welcome aboard. Let's get into it.
UD, as I was saying before, this NNPC issue, if I'm to advise the president on NNPC, I think the best thing is to overhaul the NNPC. Why will Minikari say that he's going to say the truth when the time comes? Why not say the truth now so that we know the truth?
The time
has
to know
what is going on. To know what is going on in the refinery.
Right.
So you see, anyway, we are waiting to watch. We are watching. Let us hear the truth. Then from the sponsors of the protest that they say for northern politician elders, we are waiting also so that we should hear their name, so that we know the type of people they are. My condolences to the family of the boy they shoot in Zaria.
Right.
You know, it's a pity. That's one thing we are saying. Violence cannot cause anything cannot bring any peaceful thing to us. And to the fuel issue, this morning when I was coming to work, if you see the type of queue I see, on my way coming to work, you'll be surprised. You see? So the federal government should take action quickly on this Dangote refinery so that the man should start producing. Because if he start producing now, the fuel will come down and things will be cheap in the market. God bless Nigeria. God bless Eagle FM.
God bless Nigeria. God bless you too, my brother. Appreciate that one from you. I mean, you've touched on various, quite a number of, aspects right there. Taking this call. Hello and good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Yes, good morning to you, please.
Thank you. It's Clement from
All right, Clement, welcome aboard. Let's get into it.
Thank you. There is a question I keep asking myself.
Okay.
Concerning some people calling for reversal of subsidy. I remember when Buhari was borrowing, we are criticizing Buhari that he should remove subsidy since he says it's scam. Why is he paying subsidy since he knows subsidy is scam? But honestly, sometimes I'm confused. See, I think, I'm sorry to say this, during the time of Buhari, I think towards the exit of Buhari's administration, I listened to Chairman Brekete family. He said something that if he's to be a Nigerian president, he will just look at Nigerian eye to eye. But I'm still Nigeria that I'm sorry, subsidy has to go. That it is only few Nigerians that are using this thing to manipulate Nigeria.
Right.
And he knows that if such thing happens, the people that are benefiting from this will turn Nigeria upside down. If I may ask, I will not see it now. Then secondly, I remember I have a customer then that time that bought one generator plant. He's not using it. I was asking him that, why are you not using this thing? He said he's waiting to know in which way government is going to know concerning subsidy issue. And I asked him, I said, do you really want subsidy? Are you one of the people that support subsidy removal? He said, my brother, can I tell you the truth? The simple truth, the honest truth is that if subsidy is not removed, there is no way Dangote refinery is going to kick up. Or am I expecting somebody to go and buy something at the rate of 500 naira and come and be selling it at the rate of 300 naira? At what profit? You get my point? Then, and majority of us now, we are supporting Dangote. Okay, if government wants to reverse the subsidy back today, now my question is this: what is going to be the fate of Dangote refinery? Thank you. God bless you. God bless my country, Nigeria.
All right. Wow. Some question. If it was reversed, what will be the fate of our dear country, Nigeria? Clemens, that's some question you asked there. Well, anyways, you can still be a part of it. Like I said, I like to hear from both genders, talking about male and female. So yeah, you're a female out there. You also want to put your voice in, as I believe you should, right? You can hit the number 0907-353-0044 or 0908-766-8888. Or better still, if you're shy, you can get on to the WhatsApp portal and send me a voice note of 1 minute 30 seconds or a message, which is of course short and simple, on 0909-705-4450. Taking this call. Hello and good morning.
Yudi.
Yes, good morning to you, please. Bright?
Yes, Bright.
Yes, welcome, Bright.
Good morning. Good family.
Right.
Yudi.
Yes, please.
On this refinery palaver.
Mm-hmm.
See, what I see is that there is conspiracy between the airlines and the poor masses in this country. If you follow how Dangote is making his expose and how the presidency / NNPC are defending themselves, you see that there are many things gone wrong. Just like, how can you tell me that you want to expose something? You say some people are having refineries outside. Some people are seeing refineries. Who are those people?
Right.
Name them. Let Nigerians know what they are suffering. Just like you go to the hospital to go and do diagnosis. After the diagnosis, the doctor tell you are having a internal problem. Is it from the liver or from the kidney or from the pancreas or from where? Right. Tell us. Then I want the president again to tell us that will take his own side, how he was able to monopolize the whole economy, how the cement prices are high than other West African countries, whereas he is the producer of the cement company in Nigeria. And how is it that Bua said that he will reduce the cost of cement in Nigeria, and suddenly we didn't hear anything again? How is it that they are telling us they have discovered people who are selling petrol from Nigeria to Cameroon, and they are not telling us the people who are using ship or who are bunkering the oil? They have not mentioned even one person. You see that Nigeria sometimes it seems as if to say, I don't know how we are moving. How is it that it is very easy for our security agencies to discover people who are sponsoring the protest leaders, and people who are planting flag, and they have not since told us the people who are sponsoring bandits, Boko Haram, and insurgency in this country? How? You see that sometimes when you think, you just say there are more finance than questions and answers in this country, and maybe when you go there, you see that maybe small picking play they play there. They know what they are doing. Let them continue doing it. One day, Daniel will come to judgment.
All right.
Thank you.
Bryce, thank you so much right there. Bryce, you've raised some very serious, thoughts on these issues. Well, the Dangote Group is indeed a dominant player in the various sectors of the Nigerian economy, though. And this would include cement production, sugar refining, and flour milling and pasta production, and you might also want to consider energy, petrochemicals, and all of that. But while Dangote's group market share is significant, it's debatable whether they have monopolized the Nigerian economy. Monopoly, let's define it again, implies a single entity controlling the entire market, stifling competition. But in the case of Dangote, or the cement production, Dangote Cement has a significant market share. But other players like Bua Cement, Lafarge Africa, Ibeto Cement also operate in the market. So you can't really say that Dangote has monopolized the economy. But Bua made the announcement to reduce prices. It's possible. Market dynamics, quite a number of things. I'm not speaking for them. I'm just saying that there might also be some other angles, to this. But the Nigerian government has to take, steps to promote competition and prevent monopoly, because it's very important. And maybe establish regulatory bodies like the Federal Competition and Consumer Protection Commission, which is there. But do we really know what they do exactly? Are they really working? Encouraging new entrants into various sectors and implementing policies to promote competition and fair market practices. But when you have the MPR keep going on the high and high and high and high and high and high, how do you expect these local businesses, MSMEs, to grow? These are the questions, of course, that may be a follow-up question to your thoughts, Bright. But anyways, thank you. You've raised those. It's very important. Right, let's see two more, and then we just go to the WhatsApp portal. Hello and good morning.
Hello, good morning, Mr. Daniel.
Yes, good morning, please. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
Yeah, thank you very much indeed. My name is Abdullah Mekano, calling from Kubwa here in Abuja.
Abdullah Mekano, welcome aboard. Let's get into it.
Yeah, thank you very much indeed.
Yes, please.
So let me tell you something about Nigeria that many people forget or didn't know at all.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if I abuse government on social media or on the air, within 1 hour, 2 hours, I may be arrested, because wherever I am within this country, the security are watching me. But why if bandits or kidnappers kidnap people using Nigerian mobile phone, communicating to the family members, collecting ransom from the public, millions of naira, why their numbers cannot be traced in this country? Please, are we in our normal sense? The police, the DSS, the security in Nigeria have the capacity to trace anybody within this country within a few hours, especially if you go against government or you call for maybe protest or something that will bring social unrest in the country, or you call a coup, for example. Within 1 hour, wherever you are in this country, the security may go after you and they may get you red-handed. But nobody can tell you the exact number of people now that are in the forest, in the hands of kidnappers. They are brutalizing people, killing people, raping women, torturing them. If you see how people are dying in the hands of kidnappers, even if you don't have any religion, you will cry because you have that human sympathy. But unfortunately, they use number communicating with the family of those they have kidnapped, asking them to bring ransom.
Okay.
The money, the location where they will go and drop the money. And the security in Nigeria cannot trace those numbers to go and arrest the bandit. Are we in our normal sense? How about? Those people are here in Nigeria. And those who happens to be with them, they will tell you that they are contented where they are inside the forest. Some people are behind this thing now. How about? We are all human beings now. So they are not ready to take this country. Nigeria has already finished that. We are just wasting our time.
Nigeria has not finished, Nigeria has not finished that. But yeah, strong points. And I don't know, but for some reason I'm thinking that we are so woke, we are so awoken from our sleep and our slumber, politically sound, to the point where we're beginning to send some very vital questions as to who are the sponsors? We keep talking about this. I mean, I know that this question has been there for for a number of years during the Buhari administration, but now it's becoming stronger, and this might just be a message to the Nigerian military as well as the Nigerian government. Fish them out. Name them. Let us know the punitive measure. Enough is enough. That's what Nigerians are saying, right? But then you've said some serious thing. Bright has shared the same thoughts too, and the question will also be, hey, if it is about, such connecting or finding out certain persons, using, certain parameters within your disposal, it's very easy for you to connect and catch them and nab them, if these people err or they misbehave or set something against the country and all of that. But then why are you not also using the same strength and the power and the audacity to pursue all of those miscreants who are indeed troubling us? Some others will come from the place of, hey, there are strategies that should be deployed. But Nigerians are also saying, even if there are strategies and there are formalities to follow and steps to be taken, could it also be that with all of these steps that you've taken, we still see our soldiers, paying the ultimate price, and it seems as though the results are minimum and not maximum? We still hear stories about rehabilitations here and there and all of that. I mean, these concerns they run so deeply. Well, I mean, I can go on and on and on taking, your calls at this point, but let's just put a peg to it. Get onto the WhatsApp portal now. Bring some of the voices from our family members via the WhatsApp portal. Let's see this one now from Samuel from Kuje. He says, good morning to you, my dear brother Udwak Daniel. Good morning, congratulations, and welcome to another great new day. Oh yeah, thank you. Congratulations to you too. Revealing the truth when the time comes. I ask, is it not the time for the truth to be revealed? Is he waiting to see things become more terrible than it is now? Please, let us hear the truth now so that we know whether it is different from the truth we already know concerning the happenings in the oil sector. My sincere condolences to the family that lost their loved ones. That's right. Yeah, I just maintained some silence peace there. One love, keep us together in this country. Have a fulfilled day. Samuel, thank you so much. Moving away from Samuel now, let's get on to Baz reporting from Dutse. It says, good morning, Sir UD. Good morning to you. Concerning the amount being spent on subsidy, we might think it is a joke. I can tell us if President Tinubu have not taken subsidy off from day one, Nigeria would have been swimming in huge corrupt debt. Oil marketers, we tell you, since subsidy was removed, they are not making enough profit through backdoor claims of import. I want Nigeria to understand, even if our refineries start working today, it will not amount to cheap fuel or reduce hunger. We have to note this now so we don't make same mistake when we are calling for subsidy to go without being educated the repercussion effect we are experiencing today. Okay, I get that. Thanks, Abbas, he says, reporting from Dutse. Abbas, thank you. I see this one now. It says, good morning, Obongo Dwak Daniel. Good morning to you too, the People's Journalist. Oh, I like it. It says, if we should take a time to ponder on the number of deaths recorded within Nigeria in the last 5 years under APC government, it is very devastating. As if that's not enough, the bad news, the numbers of people reported to have been kidnapped during this period is unprecedented in the history of this nation. Without mincing words, this is a very case to argue that those that have been leading the country all this while do not value human lives, especially when it comes to ordinary Nigerians. How can the country be at peace when innocent blood is being spilled every day, even in this ongoing mass protest against hunger in the land? This is $1 million question that must, in capitals, be answered by our leaders. May God save Nigeria. Amen, he says. Comrade Olobasi, FCT, Abuja. These are very, very strong questions y'all are asking this morning. I don't know where you got inspiration from. But anyways, these questions are very valid and vital. But let's go see this one now as we head on to the WhatsApp portal and see how we can bring your voices right on here. And of course, see how we can run against time, and ensure that our voices indeed are heard. Okay, so I'm going to this one now. It's going to be the first one. I'm seeing Triple D, and his voice message is saying me too. Let's go get it.
Mr. Yudi, good morning.
Good morning.
The man with a golden voice. I celebrate you. I celebrate Nigeria.
Celebrate you too.
I celebrate all callers, especially Salasi, Talatu, Elda Onoja. Thank you so much for all your input. My name is Triple D from Waru. I want to comment on the issue of a foreign body to stay clear of our country. Well, they can stay clear of our country, Nigeria, if we show them that we are ready to put our country in the right perspective. Don't go to them for any policy. Don't go to them for hospital treatment. Don't go to them for any other thing. Put your country right. You will see that they will respect you. Do the needful. You will get it right from them. And then on the issue of subsidy. Well, for my own analysis and background check, I discovered that if Nigeria refinery will work, definitely some people will be out of system. But we'll get it right one day by the special grace of God. And this is the journey. We'll never give up. Because some of us, even if you dash me 10 million, 20 million today, I'll not go to anywhere. I love my country, and I thank God for giving me a country called Nigeria. God bless Nigeria. Good morning.
All right. God bless Nigeria. Good morning. If that didn't pierce your heart, I don't know what else would pierce it. But let's go see this one now. Okay. Please, all ye callers off the WhatsApp portal line, please don't call. Okay? Call the studio number. All right?
Good morning to Edward Daniel.
Good morning to you.
Good morning to Elder Onoja.
Right.
Good morning to BB Blessing, the woman of Market Control. I call you. I greet Ochanya. It's been long that I hear from Talatu. I hope it's well. Talatu, if you are there, please, we need to hear from you. I want to talk about 24,000 people killed in 5 years. 24,000 people killed in 5 years. You see what I talk when I talk about insecurity? Some people see me as if I'm a politician, and which I'm not. Despite subsidy, Nigerians still pay 600 millions. Is it monthly or daily? We need more clarification for that. Is it monthly? They are paying this $600 million or monthly? We want to know. Over $1.5 million was spent for turnaround maintenance of just Port Harcourt refinery. Who are this cabal in oil sector, President, that you can hire and fire? Please, we are begging the president to do the. That is why we have the scarcity of dollars. Our refinery can work. Then tell me our refinery cannot work. The giant of Africa. We that we call ourselves the giant of Africa. South Africa doesn't have crude, but they have 6 functional refineries. Who do this to us? Who do this to us? Uber Daniel. President should stand and do the needful in the aspect of this corruption in oil sector. Thank you. My name is Salassi.
Okay, Salassi. 600 million US dollars right there. That's what it is. Well, on fuel importation monthly, you wanted to know if it's weekly or monthly. Well, it's monthly. 600 million US dollars leaves us, for fuel importation. Okay, I just need to stress on that. But anyways, let's get to this one here and bring it to your eardrums.
Good morning, Udwak.
Good morning to
all
you,
our callers and listeners on this platform.
Right.
My name is Eric from Kuche this morning.
Welcome aboard.
The huge amount of money that is still being spent on fuel importation. Of course, Nigerians should not expect anything less than that because we are not refining locally in any capacity. But of course, the president may mean well with some of the harsh policies being rolled out by this government since inception, like the removal of subsidy. If I were to be privileged to give the president advice, the president should declare our refineries emergency, fix them and hand them over. Please, hear me clearly. Hand them over to 100% private sector. Government should not have hand in it. I tell you, things most likely will get better. But because it's so obvious that apart from the cabal, there are a lot of people that are bent on even seeing those refineries not work. The workers too can be culprit of this. You understand? Even if the Port Harcourt, the Kaduna refinery are fixed today, I can tell you they may not last another 1 year because they are saboteurs. We have some people who have evil tendency to make sure this country does not work. And I keep asking myself, Udwak, in as much as some callers, and including myself, are optimistic that things will get better. But Udwak, I don't know if this president spent another 8 years and Nigeria does not get better. Udwak, how much time do you and I have to live on this earth? Thank you and have a beautiful day.
Okay, I'm taking another one. I'm not going to add Eric. No, I'm not going to say anything. Let's go take this one.
Chief, you did good morning.
Good morning to
you. This is
you.
Anthony Witness. Calling from Kaduna Road.
Welcome aboard.
I'm just wondering, $600 million monthly, not naira, million dollars, 600 month. Is there any daily $600 million daily on fuel subsidy?
Oh, it's not.
One of your callers here swore with his blood that subsidy has been removed. I don't know what he's going to tell us now. So if that is the case, Nigerians are suffering the effect of subsidy removal. Yes, subsidy payment is still going on. Then what do we gain? What are we getting? They should please restore the subsidy that the government was paying before, so that we will have peace. We cannot be suffering like this. At the end of the day, they are still paying the subsidy. There are handlers of the $600 million every day. There are the handlers. They are the people that are enriching themselves with this one, and that's why this will not stop. Away from that, Sanusi talking about to pay information to the security men. Yet they went and destroyed the government properties. This is what I've been saying. Those who always say, give the security men information as has to do with the security in this country, so that they will act. And I used to tell them the problem of this security agency is not information. It's not information. It's just they don't have the willpower to fight this very insecurity, or there are powers above that is restraining them. This country, Chief Yuji, this country, good. Thank you. Have a good day.
He had to go this country. I knew what would have followed, but he held himself. Well, I think you deserve the bell. You held yourself back. I know, I get it. Look, if you think that I'm not sensitive, even sitting here, well, I am sensitive, right? As much as you are. But yeah, I always like to stick, to the positive side. Yeah, as much as we can, right? That might just give you some sanity sometimes. But then, let's see this one here.
So good morning. My name is Olabode Fulapo.
Yeah.
A 1,000 naira electricity unit is 4.something unit now. How much is fuel? How much is items in the market? Go to market and see. How much is the meal rice? I want to tell you, this is life program. There is problem in this country. Let's stop hiding from that problem. There is a serious problem in this country. And to my shock, yesterday I came to my house and my meter has expired. And they disconnected my light before giving me notice. And yesterday in the morning, I loaded my district. Not only me, almost everybody on the street. So what is happening? How much are you going to buy light? How much are you buying fuel? But you cannot see. I'm telling you, there's problem in this country. Our leadership has failed. That's the truth. They should better come out and apologize. Then we understand with them. We tell them that the protest is not working. As of Monday, I didn't go anywhere. From Monday, as of Monday, offices were closed. So that protest is not. I just want to those who are betraying this thing. People are at home. They're not going to work. Nothing is happening. The president did not tell us anything. Where are we heading to? Let you better come and tell us and let's look for a way for it. We need to put our country in order. Otherwise, what is happening is nonsense. Thank you.
All right. Thank you so much, Honorable Edwards, for that one. But just to also, add voice, to help us clarify certain things. Yeah, it is important for me to bring this to our eardrums as well as our audiovisual, consciousness. Now, the fact that we spend $600 million on fuel importation does not necessarily imply that the country is still paying subsidy. In fact, the government removed the subsidy of that fuel subsidy on May 29 of 2023. The substantial import bill is attributed to neighboring countries taking advantage of Nigeria's fuel imports, with the finance minister stating that the country is buying fuel for other nations as well. Maybe that clarifies it. Yeah. But anyways, let's thank you so much for that one. But let me bring this one to our eardrums very quickly. Well, it says, good morning, gentle Yidi. Good morning to you too. It's coming from Sunday Ironumbe from Apo Resettlements. Very sad news everywhere on today's headlines. Please succinctly find on any of the headlines today with a positive news. Okay. I'm trying. It says, try to put a smile on our faces as well. Thank you. All right, Sunday. I'm not the one doing this now. This is something that's found on the front pages. But anyways, I understand. I feel the same too as well, if you noticed earlier. But anyways, what has to be done has to be done. Good morning, Daniel. I'm listening from Nasarawa State. Good morning to you too. I don't advocate for subsidy return, but how about opening the border for food items like rice and so on to come in? How about opening the border for items like second-hand used clothes and so on to come in? Millions of Nigerians were making a good living on these items before Buhari government declared it's contraband goods. Lastly, food inflation is killing the poor Nigerians. Second Biyundu, you're saying that one. And well, wouldn't that just be all just for this morning? I think the producer is saying you can scribble just one more in. So let's hear it for this one, and then we say bye-bye, to this very segment of the Breakfast Show.
Good morning, Mr. Oduak. My name is Ibrahim. I'm messaging from Iduat. I want to comment on this issue of the protesters. I believe that whoever is coming out to berate these protesters and the masses is actually insensitive to the plight of the protesters, because this is built up anger over the years. This is not just a 1 year thing or couple of years. This is built up anger, disappointment, and frustration from Nigerians. It goes beyond just what this administration has done. This is all bottled up anger. This is the result of years of negligence on the part of government to the plight of the people. So to an extent, I believe that their actions is actually justified. Though it might not be legal, but it's justified because the years of neglect, frustration, death, and starvation and poverty that Nigerians have been under, the years of turmoil, and we are just coming out to say they should just go back inside as if it's nothing. I think the government and people that are commenting on issues needs to be more sensitive to the plight of the people. Yeah, what they are doing it's not so good, but then again, you have to see where they are coming from, where they are saying this thing from, and be more appealing to their conscience and be more compassionate and appeal to them. We hope this thing comes to an end, but for the people that are outside, I feel like yes, they are actually right being outside. It's enough. We've had enough from the government. Thank you.
All right. Okay. So the people, you've heard it. Government, you've heard it. I mean, we all have a part to play. And he said it. He said built up anger is what, is promoting this. In as much as the military, the DSS are saying that, well, the sponsors have been nipped in the bud. They know them. They know where they are. And of course, is it 7 Polish? Okay, no. That would be like 5 Polish, people from Poland. Yeah, they call them Polish. Now, people have been identified and arrested. I think they've been brought to Abuja now for interrogation as being one of those who were behind the raising and the waving of the Russian flag, in Kano, Katsina, Kaduna, and all of that. Yeah. So, yeah, I mean, everybody has a role to play. But then, one thing stands sure. The power is in the people. And politics we address, right? And I'll be living this podium right now, this platform, not this platform, the podium, okay? So that Vic and Vic will step in and take you on a tour on sports on Eagles Wings right here on this dial. At 9 o'clock, I will be right back because, yes, you and I, we have some settling and conversation to do. My name is Udwak Daniel. Stay tuned.